Hey, Shalom, first and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh. Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kadas, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Taught us this truth, citation on Yakin, preaching this word day in and day out, doing this quick lesson on, I believe his name is the head of defense, Pete Hegseth, announces testosterone screening for U.S. troops. So let me play it, bro.
I'm authorizing a new screening program for testosterone deficiency for our service members, ensuring you have the right testosterone levels to operate at your absolute best. Because it's well established science that as we age, testosterone levels often naturally drop. Under the supervision of our world class medical professionals, warfighters age 30 and older are going to be tested annually as part of their periodic health assessment. It's a health assessment that happens every year. If treatment is recommended, it's entirely your choice to receive testosterone replacement therapy. This initiative, it's not about artificial enhancement. It's about restoring and optimizing your natural capabilities, protecting your longevity, and ensuring you have the biological foundation required to sustain the fight.
All right, so there you have it, man. This devil and Edomite, so-called white man. He knows his time is short, so, and he knows ultimately, the men of the Lord about to receive that spiritual power from our, starting with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down. So he's, testing for testosterone and giving certain soldiers the options, right? Let's say they have low T, let's say they have higher estrogen count, body fat, whatever, right? He's giving them the option to get a boost, man. And that testosterone boost is gonna come in the form of what? Some type of hormone replacement, TRT, steroids, even super soldier serum, right? Because they're not. He's not happy how his troops look. Cause I've seen these guys in their full uniform, man, with pot bellies, right? High body fat, all right. They could barely pass the PT, or when they did pass the PT, they were a lot younger or a lot more in shape. It's part of this system falling, man, because food is horrible, bad diet, out of shape, military, man. Okay. So this guy, Pete Hegseth, you know, he's in the U.S. military. They definitely in the super soldier race, okay? You know, and these people on the comic board, they don't know what's going on, but like scripture says, 2 Corinthians 2:11. I'll get it.
I'm authorizing a new screening program.
I'll get it real quick, man. I'll jump back to Zephaniah, but let me get 2 Corinthians. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. That Satan should get an evangelist, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, so we're not ignorant of the so-called white man's devices. Part of it that he wants to have super soldiers. And scripture says he's going to be taken in his devices that he imagined, and which the ultimate device, the mark of the beast, man. His new world order. He's going to get taken in that time period, and which we're in that time period now, man. All right. And another way they can measure your testosterone levels without even having you in facility or in front of a medical professional. It's through the mark of the beast, man. They could just track your T levels at all time, man. Which your T level should be fine if you wake up, your rod has blood flow. That's a sign of a healthy heart, healthy blood flow, man. Healthy circulation in your system, man. Okay. So, amen. Lord ain't playing with you 2/3, because these military men that you see, National Guardsmen that are posted in your inner cities, you know, about to be full of that void rage. Release the rage of the Lord on the left hand side, man. You know, taking you niggas out. The great Lord, day of the Lord is near. It is near. It hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the great. Oh, no, that's what I want to end with, Salakia. This is 2nd Ezra 16:71. I think there's more meat on this. 70, for there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So it's going to be a great uprisings against Israelites, man. You know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners. All right, it's going to be a great uprising, you know. Any day now, right? It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So, yeah, these 2/3, man, they're going to get casted out, man. Right? And even Jake, man. And it's true, because even us, we ain't going to be, you know, had no P.O. box or address and shit. You know, we ain't going to have none of that shit. All right. Because we're going to be on the run. Scripture says we're going to be as pilgrims, man. The scriptures always talk about the flight, man. Pray ye not that your flight be in the winter. So we're going to be on the move. We're going to be coasting. Right. We're going to be not stationary, right? Because right now you have a stationary place you call home. You have a roof over your head for now. But it's just for now, you know. Just for now. Not for long. NFL, not for long. But they shall waste, take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Yeah, these roid raging military men, right? Because this guy Pete Head said he's the head of the Defense Department, I believe. Think of Defense Department, think of every military agency, man, federal military agency. You know, even your National Guardsmen could be a part of that. The Army, Navy, Air Force, so forth. Right? And another reason why, you know, they're checking your T levels, because they're going to call a lot of you older heads. You know, that's around my age, you 40s and up, 30s, 40s and up. You know, you think you retired, you so-called retired, you got a VA benefits. You bought you a house somewhere with the VA, low interest rate, no down payment. You know, you going to be the ones they're going to recall in the war, man. You know, they're going to call you back in. And it says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So, you know, the hour of temptation is approaching fast, man. All right. Could be early this fall, man. You know, why you niggas get ready for the 2026 NFL season. The Lord got something up his sleeve for you devils. Yeah, and you 2/3, man. All right, this is Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is near. It is near. It hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the great day of the Lord. And it says, the mighty man shall cry the greatly. The mighty man's going into these super soldiers. Going to wail, man. You know, the mighty men on the left. Of course, King David, the Lord had mighty men on the right, but these guys are mighty men on the left, man. You know, and they're gonna wail. They're gonna beat your wings. Especially when the missiles crack loud. Especially when they see them. So, you know, or you think, you know, you got to drop on us because what the Lord got to drop on you, Esau. So I'm gonna end it there. Till next time. Shalom.